Welcome to another Reb 6-pack review. Oh, delicious. Thank you everybody for stopping by. This is the 187th video in my series of 6-pack reviews. Unfortunately, I was too drunk to record all but like 10 of them. So, cheers to number 11, 12, fuck, I don't know. Maybe 10. Oh, thank you everybody for stopping by. Tonight, a very special guest. Someone I hold dear to my heart. Shit. Plow. My Spyderco tap. So, I stole this. Stealing. Victimless crime, really, in my fucking opinion. But, I had a buddy who owned a bar. And, they had a little side, bar area, whatever, that had a bunch of different beers and whatnot, and so one night I went in there and started drinking, and then I saw this thing, and I said, I want this motherfucker, and who wouldn't? Look at those little rammy, little sexy eyes. But so it was sitting in the tap like that, and so the story goes is I went to get this tap, and as I'm trying to unscrew this one, I bumped the other tap next to it back, which means to pour beer, and by the time I got this one undone, my buddy come over, he's like, what the fuck? And this tap over here was just bam, just like dumping gallons of fucking beer, and he got all pissed, and then I said, fuck off, I want this tap, and he said, fine. I could have given you a tap. He reached back and grabbed a whole box full of taps that he'd saved from getting done, and I said, no, I don't want any of those, I want this one because I stole it. Because stealing is cool, much like smoking and premarital sex. But anyways, yeah. So this is my Spyderco. It's actually pretty good beer. Bock is dark as fucking fuck. It's like fucking maple syrup fucking beer, but it's good. It's really good. But yeah. Anyways, that's Spyderco. That's not the video. No way. We can't have the entire video. Hold on. Let me get them in frame. Pow. We can't do that. We're going to do a video on a knife that I customized. And I feel so fucking... you know what? To tell you the truth, kind of a fragile ego. Fragile ego? Fragile ego. Or as the Italians say, fragile ego. Fuck, whatever. Anyways, this is... this is Sage from Spyderco that I got, and it was just the plain. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not really into this one, but it just came to me with plain TI scales. Like, that was it. Like, I don't know if they come in like lightweight or fucking whatever, but a guy, a homie, a dude, a buddy, a fella, yeah. Anyways, he came and he said, hey, can you fucking mod this thing? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so I got it, and what I went for, since it's a Sage, I assume, Sage 5, maybe. So I was like, well, fuck, I'm I'm gonna make this thing, the anodizing of the titanium, as close to sage as I can, like the actual color. So I looked up the color, and thank God titanium, you know, at least you can fucking, you know, you can anodize it. If it was like aluminum or something, that's, I mean, you can color it, but it's fucking different. But, so, yeah, I fucking, I think it did pretty good. I think it's a good color. Obviously the hardware, I don't like to fuck with hardware because in the past I've had a thing where people say, hey, I want you to, you know, fucking, flame ammo. Yeah. Not flame ammo. Flame anno. Doing hardware is fine for the most part. But you're pretty limited to a bronze, blue, or purple. That's really it. And it's fairly hard-ish, whatever, to control what the color is going to come out with. You just got, you know, you got to put some heat on, take it off, put, you know. But people that want like acid etched hardware or whatever, that's a slippery fucking slope, because that acid will eat the threads on these tiny ass fucking little screws, and then they won't fit. And they will fuck up the tolerances on everything fucking else. So like, if you acid etch the fucking pivot shit and whatever, then the fucking pivot, then the blade's floppy as fuck. Or even acid etching the blade. So I did acid etch the blade, but you can kind of see right here, and apologies because it's not piggity perfect, but that's my tape off, so that the pivot wouldn't get, this side turned out okay, wouldn't get any of that acid eating into the pivot hole to make it bigger and then make everything all floppy as fucking floppy flop-flops. Floppy flop. It's like a children's cartoon. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's a children's cartoon. Anyway, so, yeah, so I avoided all that. So the hardware is just the regular hardware, and I think it's kind of look good. I did do an acid and a not a stone wash, but a porcelain bead wash. I get little tiny fucking porcelain beads, and that kind of highlights some of the shit. It does give it a darker etched look in the grind lines, but